And we're back! We're live again! Hello, hello!
Gandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Magandang araw para sa mga nagsisimulan ng kanilang araw dyan sa Pilipinas.
It's us again, June and Shine from NCUSA. This is our day 25. Imagine, ang bilis.
Silver na tayo.
So it's October 22, 2024. And we have discussed about importance of time management. Yesterday, we talked about some techniques, techniques on time management. And now, we're going to apply it in every areas of our life.
Apply ang ating time management.
So, unang-una, we need to set our goals. Clear goals. Kasi
Clear to-do list.
Yeah, kasi minsan nagsiset lang tayo ng goals but we have so many goals, 'di ba? I mean, you have to be concise, you have to be clear on what goals you want to achieve.
Parang yan walang pinag-iba yan sa Uutang ako sa iyo, babayaran kita bukas.
Parang ganon.
Bukas kailan? Anong oras? Bukas na anong taon? Bukas ng anong araw? Bukas na anong buwan? Bukas na anong linggo?
So you need to identify what you want to achieve. Is it a long-term goal or is it a short-term goal?
Yun.
So number 2 is you have to create a daily schedule. So you always hear us set a schedule, break it into small achievable task. Why? Kasi it's very important that you will break it into smaller pieces so that you can it will be easier for you to finish the task. Kasi if it is like pag masyado kasing vague yung alam mo yon yung gusto mong ma-achieve, like you don't even know how to start it, it's very impossible for you to achieve it.
Tama.
Right?
So, kaya kailangan din nating schedule bawat activity. Halimbawa, kaya ng sa project management, meron tinatawag na planning schedule. So, doon sa planning schedule, after crushing all your activities into small manageable pieces, maglalagay ka ngayon doon ng mga schedules, time slots, how many days, how many hours, how many time it will take you to finish that particular task. Hanggang sa maabot mo yung overall goal mo.
Like for example then dito sa aming business, like ako especially when I'm on my day off, like I allocate like for example 2 hours of following up with those people who inquired, who look for the opportunity, and then I allocate like 1 hour for content creation. Kasi this is an online business, like it's online. We use social media platform. You can see us in Facebook, so at least you have to create contents that are educational to your viewers, like, and they can learn from what you are sharing to them. So yun nga, you have to like allocate what you call this, you have to allocate time, you have to schedule it para hindi ka matambakan ng trabaho. So third thing is you have to prioritize high impact tasks. So ano yon? By doing so, you will be focusing on the tasks that drive growth. Kasi like for example, katulad nung kung napansin niyo yung sinabi ko kanina, 'di ba? 2 hours from 2 hours in doing the follow-ups, 1 hour in content creation. Why? Kasi ang content creation is nandyan lang naman 'yan. But the more you follow up on your customers, on your prospects, like it will give you growth more than the content creation itself. So you have to put more effort or more value on the things that gives you
That brings more value.
more. Yeah, exactly.
Ika nga. Tapos, ayun, syempre, we have to be respectful of
each other's
time. Syempre,
Yeah,
kung nag-allocate ka ng time para sa mga prospects mo, syempre, you have to value it. Kasi hindi mo rin alam kung may oras ba sila o wala.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
next thing is you need to do time blocking techniques. Ito yung na-mention ko kahapon, di ba? Na time blocking techniques. You have to allot specific time slots for certain tasks. So, katulad ng sinabi ko, you have to break down your activities into smaller chunks para you'll be able to achieve it. You will be able to achieve your task for the day. So, next thing is, what you call this? Leverage the technology. I love this, as in, kasi, here in Facebook, to those who are having, business pages, in Business Suite, there is this specific, what you call this?
Algorithm?
No, a specific, specific category dun sa Business Suite mo where you can plan. There's a planner folder in the Business Suite where you can plan your posts. Like, ako, sobrang na-leverage ko talaga yung planner folder nung Business Suite ng Facebook. Kasi, whenever I'm at work, before going to work, like, kunwari, work ako ng Friday and Saturday, so, I already make a plan for Thursday. Naglalagay ako ng mga post ko for Friday and Saturday. So, at least, kahit na nagwo-work ako, my business is still working.
And you can schedule it pala.
Yeah, and it's also automated. You can schedule it and you just have to schedule the time.
Kung kailan mo gusto i-post yung content mo.
Hi, Beshi Mario. How are you?
Ay, wow, si Mario. Kamusta?
So, yun nga, leverage the technology. Like, we are in the AI stage already, so make use of it. Learn how to use it. Kasi these things right now, it's really, it helps us make life easier.
And be more productive, more organized.
And then, next thing is, you have to eliminate distraction. So, you have to set boundaries, especially when you are working from home, so that you can focus on your work during designated hours. So, like, yun nga, katulad nung na-mention ko, like, our business, you can do it at home. Like, anywhere, as in, you can take the business anywhere you want. So, for me, na nandito sa bahay when I'm off kasi may maliit pang baby. So, what I do is like, I just inform the people who are with me na, oy, I will be working for like 30 minutes, 1 hour, para alam mo yun, makafocus ako dun sa ginagawa ko. Then, usually, I just stay here in my home office. This is our home office / bedroom. Kasi, like, this is our, like, a place for us to, alam mo yun, we can do our work. So, look for a quiet place and then tell the people around you that you are working. So, so it will eliminate the disruptions that, while you are working. And then last thing for you to do, in order for you to apply the time management, you have also to track and adjust. You need to track and adjust in this one, because by doing so, you will be able to review your progress. You can adjust your time management. Kasi, like for us, for the whole week, we usually track our progress, like if it is a slow progress or fast progress or no progress at all. So at least by the following week, we'll be able to adjust what went wrong. We can still modify the things that we need to do in order to, to get
on track.
Yeah, to get on track. So with that being said, always remember that time is the most valuable resource we have. So
time is gold. Time can't wait. Hindi yan maghihintay sa'yo.
Hindi yan maghihintay sa'yo. So it's a matter of how we manage our time,
how we make use of our valuable time.
How you use it, it will it will tell you, or it will determine your success in every aspect of it, whether it will be personal, on career and business. So you need to have, you need to practice time management actually.
Tama.
So,
sige.
so,
Kayo po ba? Ano po ba ang inyong time management applications na ginagamit apart from social medias? Alam ko sa project management marami.
Sa ating
sa mga simpleng pamumuhay kaya
sa simple, ano lang, hindi na natin i-complicate yung bagay. Sa sa simpleng pamumuhay, bilang asawa, bilang ina, ama ng mga anak,
how do we
allocate our time for our children, for our,
business, our work.
Every day. We need to practice it kasi kumbaga, by practicing time management, eventually you will be able to see progress on what you are doing. Kasi if you will not change, but if you will not change, but you want something to change, so how can it happen, diba? Parang kailangan mong may babago para may mabago.
Take that first step.
Yeah, take that first step para may mabago sa takbo ng buhay natin.
Tama.
So, yun lang po for tonight. So, I hope you get value from our session today and from the past sessions that we have.
Please put your comments also down below para mabasa din natin and mayroon din tayong matutunan.
And then don't forget, if you are watching the replay, comment where you are watching from, so
we can give you shout out there.
Yeah,
alam natin hanggang saan tayo umaabot.
Correct.
Ang broadcast natin.
So maraming salamat po for watching, for staying with us. So we're almost down to malapit na mag
65?
From 90, di ba? Kasi
65
we're
na lang.
almost we're ending October na, so November, so
65 go live pa. And hopefully maituloy-tuloy natin ito. Hindi lang tayo
without kahit na wala yung challenge, we will do this. Yeah. So, yun lang po. Thank you, everyone. Stay blessed always. And good luck in everything that you would do.
Amen.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.